Little dude.
What's up?
Oh shit, why? Well damn. Get you waiting, yo.
Oh shit, my boy. Let me get a 35.
Little
We
35.
gotta talk pretty loud though. On God.
Yo, yo.
Yo.
All right, guys.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to episode 4
Of the
of
Open World Podcast.
Podcast, my boy.
Yes,
We
sir.
got a new guest,
What's
Lil
going
Zay.
on? What's going
Yeah,
on?
Lil Zay heard.
Yes.
Lil Zay heard.
Big Zay heard. Don't let them boys confuse you.
Lil Zay heard. Lil Isaiah heard
Yeah.
from the
Lil Hitman
from Hatchie.
heard.
Lil Hatchie.
Tell us about yourself. Tell us about yourself, my son.
Well,
Yeah, get in the mic. Get in the mic.
well, you call me Zay. Big pimpin', whatever you want to call me. Nah, I'm bullshitting. My name is Zay. You been my brothers for a while, so I decided to join the show.
Yeah, pleasure to have you, my son.
Yes.
His Instagram will be in the description. Follow the, oh, no, never mind. He's married.
He's locked up.
Yeah,
He's locked up.
disregard.
Yeah, we won't put nothing in there, bro. We'll put his
Yeah.
number in there and his email address, his social. Y'all can
For
get it.
business and cars only.
Facts.
But yeah, man.
But yeah,
How
bro.
you
So
boys doing?
shit, I'm good, man. I feel great. Fucking pleasure to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's always good.
Yeah.
Had a good day so far. Had a good little weekend. I was off yesterday. Big crisp crack ass boy.
Yeah. Me? This is my friend. Nah, I'm good, man. God is good. Can't complain. It could be much worse, you know.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all do anything this? You did something this weekend?
I worked all weekend actually.
Yeah. I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
that. I worked Saturday and off Sunday.
Shit, I just
Yeah.
worked today.
Yeah. Out here slinging these packages, man. Doing the fucking Lord's work
Shout
out
out
here, man.
Amazon. Shout out Texas Live.
Not Amazon. Don't shout out Amazon.
Nah,
Just the workers in
GCNT,
that hoe.
you hear
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out the motherfucking workers in that hoe, man.
But yo, let's get into this thing, y'all. Hey, if you got any topics that you want us to talk about specifically,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna
Comment.
do like we did last episode. We're gonna do a viewers choice episode every like 3 to 4 or 5 episodes.
Something
So,
like that. Something like
yeah.
that.
So send them in via like our Instagrams or whatever. It don't matter. I do like a poll every once in a while, and then
Facts.
take them from there.
Get them hoes in there.
The good ones will make it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Facts.
there's some stuff we don't think about,
Facts.
But
What's the topic? What's the first one we was getting into?
I believe it was why men and women cheat.
So why people cheat? It's a complex question. I think.
There's many reasons. Bro.
Okay, so me being the dude, I feel like women cheat for different reasons.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
like
Facts.
a man would just cheat because he needs to, do his little thing or whatever because they're dudes. You know what I
Right.
mean? And then a woman though would be in love with the person they cheat with.
They have feelings for him.
Yeah, for them. I mean, what it looks like. I'm just I don't necessarily know, but what it looks like, that's what the common,
Yeah.
theme of that thing is. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I definitely feel. I feel like women cheat. You gotta have feelings with a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
I've only met a few girls that just fuck out of spite.
Mm.
Wait. That's that. Let me rephrase that. Out of spite means that could be out of feeling. Like you could be feeling a void. Like your
Mhm.
niggas just not putting out, but you also not just gonna go fuck a rando. You gonna have some type of feelings. Y'all gonna talk for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a y'all done talked for a while.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before,
So,
previously,
yeah,
or
right.
something. Yeah.
So with that being said, yes, most definitely, women have feelings. I've heard that a lot, but it's so true. Like
Yeah. Obviously, there's gonna be like the
we can
ones
go
that
ar-
stand out or whatever.
Right,
and
we can go around and say why women do first, and then we'll go back around and say men.
Bet,
You know
bet.
what I'm saying?
Shit, go ahead, Lizzie.
I mean, shit. I ain't never had a female cheat on me. So I mean, I can't speak from experience, but girls. I mean, I've been with girls who've cheated in a relationship and
With you, type shit.
and
No, with
they've
you,
been they've
But
been
she
into
fucked
me.
with you, right?
Yeah, she was into
exactly.
me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that makes sense. Yeah.
It wasn't like she was just trying to be like fuck with. Like she was just only trying to meet up with you on the
Right.
fucking shit.
Yeah,
she
she
wasn't
was trying
Yeah, she
to
was trying to
engage.
leave,
And, yeah.
Leave, bro. And get
for
with
you.
type.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we can all agree that it's straight Yeah, it got something to do with some type of feeling. Whether you feel like you can date this nigga or he your next boyfriend or something in regards to that.
Or
you
shit,
know
it's just a new feeling, you know what
right?
I'm saying?
Or she just don't got feelings for bro no more. So yeah, it all ties in the same thing.
Yeah.
All right.
For the most part,
For
bro.
men, bro,
Yeah. For
this
men, what
one
is
get
it?
broad. Y'all can honestly go first if y'all want to.
Shit.
Or well, it don't matter because I got everything I want to say.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, reason number one could be she not putting out. As a man, bro, y'all know how I feel. Women don't get stuff like this. Like we get blue balls, bro.
Yeah, well, and we're different. We're filled with like testosterone and shit, bro. That's constantly on our mind all the time.
Yeah.
Even though like women, they just be thinking about actual life shit, and we be over here thinking about.
When a woman gets horny, she can hold it like for months.
Yeah, it's just natural. I don't,
You
for
know
months.
what I'm saying? No, seriously though, like I've met few guys that hadn't had sex in months, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
We can like quote unquote get off, but like after a while, it's not the same. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So not putting out. For two, like for me, I've like been through shit. So in order for like you gotta just as much as a man wants you to be there for him emotionally, physically, he wants you to be there for him emotionally. Like me personally, like my shorty, I want you to be. I'm single, by the way. Anyways, but my shorty, I want you to I done been fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be there for me, like I want to feel like you there for me when I'm in my worst.
So
times.
she can't be
you know
fucked
what I'm
up.
saying? Right.
So you don't want her to be fucked
I
up?
think some fucked up girls make the best girlfriends. Because and the reason why I say that is because the past two girlfriends I've had, they haven't had like trauma. You know what I'm saying? So all they understand is a good life for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I grew into that. I earned that. My mom earned that. You know what I'm saying? Everything we get, we earned it. Not to say no disrespect. I'm not saying that nobody earned nothing, but at the same time,
a lot of people were born
I earned
into
peace,
that.
bro. You're right. That's what I want to say. We earned peace. You know what I'm saying? All this shit wasn't gravy. So like, a lot of that shit, as men, we don't let a lot of shit go like we should. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's another thing, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. It's interesting too. Like for me, like when I hear about like a cheating story and somebody getting cheated on, it's always worse. Like when the dude cheat. Like when I hear about the dude cheat, just off rip, I'm like, oh, so he just like it was like it's not. I don't know. If to me it just don't sound as bad, and I don't know why that is. But then when the woman does, it's always like y'all said, like she's about to start a whole nother, get into another. Like she'll fuck around and get engaged right back door. You know what I'm saying? Like was in a deep relationship with somebody and then lead to another one. And that's why it kind of hurt more. You're like, damn, I feel for the dude, man. That hurts for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different.
Yeah.
But, exactly, I don't know why. Maybe that's just the wiring of our brains of where I look like that or feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the harsh reality, bro. Like, it ain't no feeling. Like, that's the harsh reality. Like, men, we could literally be like, bro, just go bust a fucking nut and you don't even think about the bitch. Like, a girl, she gonna fuck somebody. She gonna text that nigga. Off rip, she gonna text the nigga. She gonna follow up.
But see, here's the thing. Don't cheat, though. First of all, don't cheat. And then if you're a dude, just go whack off, bro. And then you probably make the better decision. Like, if you feel some type of way, just go beat off. And then you be like, I was tripping. Boy. Then, you know what I'm saying? Just go handle your business and get that evil out of you. Go get that demon out of you, bro.
I've been debating, like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? You go in the bathroom and I come out, I'm like, nah, I'm not replying.
Yeah.
Slide over. Fuck that,
bro.
no.
Handle your business and you stop thinking about that shit and it's not the serious no more. But yeah, I think it's mad different. It's mad different though. And it's probably way deeper than what we could understand, but you know, as everything is shit.
Yeah, bro. Nah, just don't get in relationships if you're not ready.
Yeah.
I say in our generation we should probably take the talking stage a little
more serious.
Yeah, and because fucking take red flags for what they are.
Well, it's a lot too, bro. A relationship is give and pull, bro. It's like you have to like, you know, it's a give and take type of thing. It's not just one thing. It's not gonna be. It's hard. It's easy, and whenever it's easy, it's beautiful. But then there's also hardness too. Well, in general, like if you have somebody that you're into and they like want to argue all the time and all this shit like that, it's toxic. But for whatever reason, people have reasons why they stay around, whether it be because they get in an argument and then they have to make up of the argument, and the making up of the argument is more deeper than the argument itself. So they overlook the arguments, and they do it all the time because the good parts is so good that they have to go through the arguments and shit like that to get there. And they think that that's what you have to do to be in a good relationship. They think that's what that is, when it's not all the time.
I feel like all those bad times that like get pushed over don't really get dealt with.
Yeah, it's just like it's compressed. Yeah, they compress down type shit. They just push down.
Blow up.
Yeah, they just push down until it's like they said it's like everything was like a paper. If you bottle up a paper ball and then you let it go, you push it and you put water on it. Just give it a second. It starts unwinding. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. So when you put like if a piece of paper is a moment, each moment you push that hoe down, you cram it in. Eventually that hoe is gonna pop, and it might just be you at a red light or some shit. But that's where your anger stems from.
And that's why I like this off topic a little bit, but that's why I'm so outspoken and shit like that. I don't hold back nothing. Anything I feel, I have the right to feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very emotional. That might have been coming from getting raised by all women, but at the same time, I don't regret nothing because if I feel something, I'm gonna act on it. I'm not gonna hold back for nobody, and that might be a blessing and a curse, but at the same time,
well, it's good because then you giving like there's no fakeness. So if you fake for people, then there's like this thing that there's like a facade that you giving them a certain thing that they like. It's not even a truly you. It's like you're giving them this stuff so they can like you or whatever the case may be. But whenever you don't do that, all the fake people just fall away, and the people who actually fuck with you will stay because you giving them the you. You know what I'm saying?
But I also get a bite in the ass for it because I do say a lot of shit I just feel and don't mean, and it's hard to come back from that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very, like, I'll say some fucked up shit, but at the same time, I really don't really mean it.
It's just that moment and that anger.
Right, that anger take over me. But I do get the whole, collect your thoughts before you speak. Or, like, calm down before you speak. Yeah. That's so hard, though. That's so hard.
Well, especially, like, when the adrenaline pumping and shit like that.
So
and you ready to get it out of you.
I'm just ready to... You know what I'm saying? I hate it. I get like that sometimes, but I hate it.
Yeah, anger shit. Yeah, facts.
Did you speak on the male part?
Oh, yeah, I think I said what I had to say on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it goes to the same thing, but I guess then that goes like someone who is like really like manipulative. Yeah. There we go.
Oh yeah,
that was the other one. Yeah, and manipulation or whatever, and you'll see that a lot within like toxic relationships within people. Is like one person is being manipulated by the other. You know what I'm saying? And that shit's weird to see, and it's sad to see that motherfuckers be for real doing that to other people off their vulnerabilities and taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? And for their benefit, and that's where it's bad. And you see that shit with people, and a lot of times you can't tell the other person that that's what there's going on. They won't believe it. You know what I mean? It's not true. It can't happen to them, so they won't even listen.
And that also comes from people. I've been in a situation where I was a manipulator before. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think it came from me for one moving on too fast, and the bottom line from that was I just didn't deal with my shit. I didn't find myself. I thought finding myself was a simple task. Like I thought it was very quick, very
like you do it once and that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You do it one time and that's it.
And I kind of got in like a rebound relationship, you know, and so I didn't realize I didn't have the same feelings for this person till it was like fucking a year. And that sound fucked up, but it's time fly though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts. And it get you there to a spot that you wasn't even trying to be at.
Yeah, it's
but
very
it was just
dangerous though, because it do fuck people up though. Like in the long run, like you might be that person that's okay, and you might also be the person that's fucked up about it. But what song is that? When the heart breaks, though it don't break even. Yeah. That's what it is. But I fucking love that song. It's way deeper than what it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit's so true.
Yeah. Facts.
And this fucking world is full of pain, bro.
Yeah, facts. I mean, shit in this field. It's weird how like you, pain, fear, and like these hard emotions are used to manipulate.
Yeah.
Like those are the things that are used against you for like basically it's like your own demise. Like when you fucking have super fear about something or towards a objective or whatever, you're literally setting like boundaries to yourself, and then you can't even see that it's happening. So like we be getting manipulated and don't even know what's happening.
Yeah,
Whether it be by the government or whatever the fuck we call it, you know what I'm saying, or whatever they is, you know what I mean. But it happens very subconsciously that we don't even know it be happening, bro. It's just so instilled into our brains through our ancestors and shit. This whole mass manipulation that be going on through our phones and shit, bro. And
still just with people too, though, like people words will fuck you up. You just believe people off of their like personality when they really just got a mask on the whole time. You know?
Yeah, and it'd be sad, but like it's not how you supposed to look at him. Like DMX said, he was like, if you talking to a snake, know that snake, like he's not trying to be a snake. That's just what he is. The snake is a snake. He is not knowing of what he's doing type shit. And that's kind of the same thing with like what Jesus say, they know not what they do, or Father forgive them, they know not what they do. Yeah, exactly. It's that same type of not all the time, sometimes that's when evil arises. When people are like, when they know what they're doing, like they know what the cause of something is and they continue to do so. That's when the shit is evil. And the shit is fucking, it's weird though, man. I don't know. Manipulation is tough because it's like there's like a string it's like what is it, like we're being played like puppets type shit. And like we don't even know, like the string my arm move, I think I be wanting that hoe to be moved, but who's to say, you know what I'm saying? Like other prior experiences haven't led for me to do that, and I'm just shaped by the shit that I'm already shaped by.
I do know a lot of fucked up people from basically letting their old situations mold them into this pushover type person. And like, I just want y'all to know life's too short for that shit.
Fact.
It's hard as fuck to come out of something like that. But at the end of the day, who do you want to be? That's what you should ask yourself. And that's our next topic. That's our next topic.
Well, who we want to be?
Who do you want to be? We kind of touched on it last.
Bro,
but it's good to talk about with a different person every time. You know what I'm saying? It's good to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
And I honestly want to come at it not as we did.
What do you
last
mean?
Time. Right.
What do you mean though?
Don't come at it as like a physical, like what we want to do when we grow up type shit. Come at it like what kind of person do you want to be?
Yeah. Physically, mentally.
Mentally, physically.
I mean,
not asking in like a job manner. You know
just like mind state, like where you want to be.
Where I want to be.
Compared to where you are now and where you were and where do you want to be?
Shit. All right, so graduating out of high school, I think I'm where I'm supposed to be. I think I am.
That's
like,
a good answer.
I mean, I know I've became better emotionally, like within relationships and controlling my anger. Cause bro, I used to spaz out, bro, and now, well, I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but now I've taken on like a too nonchalant as like I don't give
like
a
I don't
fuck.
care.
Yeah. Maybe that's not an act though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
maybe that shit will save you though.
Yeah, it has saved me from acting out and acting ass. It has plenty of times, but I mean, because at first it was action first, talking about and be sorry later. You know what I'm saying? Like apologize later. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say now. And you're going to hear me.
And it's crazy, though, because that's what's in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I am right now. I don't know if... With our generation, I do look like the bad guy because so many niggas is pussy. I'm sorry. Niggas is pussy.
Well, yeah, people will, and it's weird, fool.
But, like, I've always been a person to fucking take action, like, when it, like, disrespect, anything in that manner, like, I wasn't raised around no shit like that. I wasn't raised to let nobody put their hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's simple stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm going to let you finish and stuff. My fault.
Nah, I mean, I've touched base on everything what I need to say, but, yeah. I think that I've came where I need to be.
So where are you going? What's next? Yeah, where you want to be?
Financially is my focus from here on until I guess I have kids. It's probably going to be my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because at first it was action first, talking about and be sorry later. You know what I'm saying? Like apologize later. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say now. And you're gonna hear me.
Yeah.
Now, well, I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but now I've taken on like a I mean, shit, money comes and goes every day though. So
Well, like getting it right and like being like really knowing money and where to put your money and how to spend your shit and like what's the correct thing to be putting it into. Yeah, I feel that. That's key.
Yeah, Mike.
I think I just want to be more disciplined. That's what I gotta get better on is being more disciplined. Because there's this big thing, bro. It's like this dude named Jocko Willink. He says that like discipline equals freedom. So like whenever we like for me, I think a schedule and set things are bad. I think to me they're bad and they're like a confine. But really they're what's frees you because if you set a schedule every day, if you set a schedule every day for you to get shit done, where you wake up at 8 a.m. and you straight get to meditating and yoga and shit like that, and then you eat, you cook from blank, because then you have the shit to get, you accomplish everything you want within a day because you set up this schedule and this regimen to do so. But for me, I think that's the confine. I'm like, I want to be able to have the mind frame to do it because I want to do it. But then to me, I don't want to be doing that shit, so I have to be disciplined, and so that I will be free. But until then, you have to break down those barriers in your mind of those that you set for yourself, and being disciplined is that way to do so. But it's so hard for whatever reason because I've always ran away from like fucking that structure, like schedule and structure, like even whether it be school, doctor's appointments, basketball schedule, like all of that shit, bro. I've ran away from the organization and conformity,
How would you tie that into still living and making memories and, stuff like that? Well, I mean, me and you got two different like outlooks on that. Mm-hmm. Cause I just kind of live free type deal, but you doing what you love type.
Yeah, I mean, and I still like for the most part I get to be able to like, cause I'm not like a huge going out type of person, but I do those things. I get to do them. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever I feel I want to do them. And so
you just pretty much reward yourself with.
Yeah, type shit. And that's the thing. It's like we're so fixated, like us as like I guess a generation or whatever. We're so fixated on the end result of everything. And so like we're always wanting basically we're like a whole generation of like orgasms basically, because that's the end. We're going for the end result. Yeah, we're not trying to do all the shit that's in between. Yeah, right. So like me, I want the reward of what it is that going through all of the structure and all the hard work is, but not wanting to do that. And that's what a mass scale of what we have right now of all these people that don't really have a structure to them, and for whatever reason we go against those, and I don't know why that is, but it's a good thing and a bad thing because conformity is bad. I don't want to conform to no one, and that's like they say. I heard this quote the other day. It said the opposite of courage is conformity, and that shit is real as fuck, bro. And that shit is real fuck, going against what everyone else talk about. Like people, like even like with this podcast, people would tell us that we can't talk about certain shit. Like if I say something or it offends somebody or whatever, you have to be able to be like, man, fuck that, and keep doing what you want to talk about because fuck conformity and conforming with the populace talks about. Fuck all of that. Yeah. But being where to elevate, I think for me is just the getting the discipline down and not like me. I like to get up and smoke because I like being high. But rather than doing that, I need to like save the smoke until I accomplish my day. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
But it's hard too because I'm already in this like routine I've been on for like the last 3 years of smoking a lot of weed and doing and I'm still getting shit done. I've been blessed to still be able to do the things I want to do. But if I want to go to the next level of that and the next breakthrough and the transcendence of me, I have to have that discipline down. I have to get that shit down.
I get that. I like that.
Yeah. What about you, brother?
Discipline for sure, like you said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be more disciplined. How do I find myself and stay focused on that without saying that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think
that's pretty much what it is.
Focus is a big word that you just said out of that hoe. It's just focusing on that hoe. It's like finding that happiness every day. It's like working for that every day. Yeah, exactly.
That don't go away.
Yeah, every day that you do something to make you have that you feel.
Finding myself as well.
Yeah.
So
whether it be, I mean, you're doing it good already. I see that you be doing you be reading the thingies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like that could be a part of it. And in the morning, if you added some like I don't know whatever frees your mind, or like whatever.
That thing fucking taught me today.
Yeah, so if you need to do that and like write them hoes down daily, and that be that thing, you know what I'm saying? And that hoe shit it could be that, it could be whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, is what you said. Like you said, you find yourself, but it's the finding yourself every day. It's not finding
Exactly.
yourself, losing yourself, and then finding yourself,
Again.
losing yourself, and finding yourself,
And I'm
staying on
done
that
that,
everyday thing. And then maybe that's where discipline comes in,
Yes.
where that's where the freedom comes in, because you're doing it every day.
Yeah.
So you're accomplishing it every day.
I've definitely done that. I've been
Mhm.
on a roller coaster with that whole situation. And yeah, I feel like y'all heard like a quote about like it gets worse before it get better.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that right now is what state I'm in. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I do feel like I'm on the way to doing stuff. I'm getting my head together and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to put a lot of, and then coming here really, really, really gives me what I need. You know what I'm saying? It really does put me in a better headspace than doing
Yeah, that's why I think
some
this whole
off the
is.
wall shit that we've been doing for years. You know what I'm saying? We never tried this, and
Yeah.
so this is really actually.
And I think
helping
it
me.
is essential because, like, as men too, like we go through our shit that we going through in this life, and we don't really tell each other. Like, I'm not going to call you and tell you what I'm really going through. But if you call me and be like, "Hey, Micah, you alright?" I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, bro, I'm good. I'm making it."
No
You know what I'm
matter
saying?
what.
And I'm gonna let y'all think. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm good, even if I could be going through it, bro.
Right.
So like when we have this is an actual chance to like talk to each other and be open with one another and be vulnerable. And then us doing that just gives others to do the permission to do the same. Literally, everybody can do it, And it takes with these things. And that's why it's dope having it once a week. Where we can come do what we got to do, get out, talk about whatever, and especially getting to like come and bullshit and like.
Yeah.
Just have fun, fool, and bullshit talk. That shit is a huge stress reliever, bro. I hope it just relieves everything. I feel lighter when I leave here. After I make music and after I do this shit, I just feel lighter, bro. Feel like I'm walking on clouds and shit.
Yeah, I feel like weights lifted off.
Yeah, right.
Even though I don't say much, you know what I'm saying? I still talk to y'all and stuff like that, but I do most definitely feel like
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
And it is very much so needed. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
like I don't know if I said this on the episode yet, but not too long ago, and I was in a situation still and everything, but like it was a lot of stuff that was really, really, really bothering me, but I balled it up so long, bro. And like I didn't really, and just I had snapped, like we was talking about the paper water and the water. I snapped and just let everything out, and like it was like a movie thing. It was like one of those things about like when you like on a movie when it's like, what the fuck did I just say? But you said what you wanted to say, but you like, how they do that shit on the movie, bro. My body, I instantly felt like I was like this, and then I was like, what the fuck just happened?
The release.
Stress.
Yeah, release like
stress.
that.
Bro, you know how hard it is to hold in some shit where you just holding stuff in for months and months.
And then
finally just
get the second to boom, the floodgates open and shit.
I got a question.
I can't even explain how my body felt, but yeah, go ahead.
When do you know it's time to end a relationship? When did you find out? Like, when did y'all find out?
Okay, that could be a next topic, honestly.
Yeah, I would like to know
that. It's a lot of red flags, and a lot of the times it be red flags at the beginning, but you want it to work, so you kind of just push them aside, and then kind of like the same thing you do with your feelings when you push them hoes down, you kind of push those red flags down. You
they
like
make their way back.
And they make their way back and start, because then like that person will make you mad and be like, bitch, you did this, and you know what I'm saying? That, but you pushed it aside because you wanted to be strong. And I've went through a super toxic relationship where I ignored all the signs because I wanted it to work. You know what I'm saying? But you ignore the signs.
Yeah.
And it's tough because it's hard because you're blinded. You're so in it. You're not out of it. You're not like, you don't have an outside view from it because you're so in the shit.
And it's so bad because it takes some fucked up shit to happen for it to finally just.
I mean, I'm past the fucked up. Like I don't want nothing fucked up to happen for this relationship to end, bro.
I feel that too.
Like, cause I'm at a point, like I'm in a relationship right now, bro, and it's rocky right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's rocky. And I mean, I love the girl to death, fool, but. I mean, bro, she's giving me red flag after red flag, and she's saying it's me when I've been 110% loyal, and y'all niggas know. Well,
we do know from the past.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it because I just did it.
Yeah.
I did it. I was that dog. Then I was the one in love, and she wasn't.
Yeah, you just
You know
gotta
what I'm
be.
saying?
You gotta be real with yourself because then if you're not, the next thing you know, it's gonna be another
gonna
3
get worse,
years,
bro.
another 3 years,
It
and
ain't gonna
then
do
you.
nothing but get worse. Cause you can pray to God right now. Cause I promise you, before my shit just ended like it did, I was praying to God. I was like, man, please let this work. Please let this work.
What?
Show me if it's not supposed to work. Please let this work. He's showing me every fucking time I ask. He's showing me. He's showing me. He's showing me. He's showing me. I'm not listening. I'm in love. I'm blind. I'm in love. I'm not listening.
Now,
He's showing me. I'm not listening.
question: is it love or is it love?
It's not. On my end, it was, but it wasn't on the other person end. You know what I'm saying? It was lust. It was the idea of getting treated right. A lot of that shit, a lot of time, it's the idea of somebody that somebody loved. They don't love them for the person they are. Because if you love me for the person I am, you're gonna accept every mistake, and we're gonna work through it together. That's the bottom line. Like if you really love somebody, like they,
y'all gonna get through
y'all
it.
Y'all gonna come together, and you gonna believe my words when I show you.
Yeah.
Fuck the words, the action. You gonna believe my action. You gonna say, okay, I hear you. I feel you. You got one more fucking chance, but let's do this together.
But see,
And that's the strongest fucking relationships ever because y'all build off that fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you I guarantee you most marriages somebody done cheated.
well,
it's not always like that, but
it's just
know what I'm
like,
saying?
what do you?
I don't
so
know,
it
bro.
goes into how you look at dating. Are you dating to marry, or you just
Right.
be dating to date? And then if it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you.
I would like to find a wife. I would
too.
like
Facts.
that would
Okay,
be my
so
dream.
then that's the thing too. Okay, so here's the thing: are you hesitant because of your feelings or the other person's feelings?
Well,
And if you're hesitant because of the other person's feelings, then at the end of the day, you have to look because there
Look out for
can't be
myself.
because there can't be if you're not looking out for yourself. How is there going to be a relationship that's
Facts.
a successful relationship?
I'm glad
Y'all
you
have
said
to be
that.
both one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you have to be good, they have to be good, and then y'all can help each other be good and shit like that. But it has to
Yes.
be addressed. So like these things that they just have to be looked at and then attacked.
I'm glad you said that though, because that's a big part of my fuck up. You get so caught up in. I was very much so focused on me before my last fling, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's real easy to get caught up in trying to take care of somebody else and not yourself, and you lose sight of yourself. And I do it every time. And that's what I was referring to when I said that.
Yeah.
You know. But I mean, that's tough, bro.
Yeah.
Cause to go back to your topic, like I was saying, it's never a right time. I know y'all know that fucking song.
It's never a right time to say goodbye.
It's really not, bro.
You know your
It's
heart
a
is breaking,
feeling.
and 1,000 times I find myself asking why. Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's never a right time, and that's so true because, like I was saying, whether you feel is right, somebody gonna hurt more than somebody else.
Yeah, but
That's just the truth of the matter.
you
You
know,
know what I'm saying?
and it's like you gotta ask all the questions to it, cause I mean, and now, you can be 30 or whatever and just be dating to date. You ain't gotta be dating to marry or whatever.
Right.
But it's just how you look at it. So if you like trying to marry this person, then then it's a little different than if this is just someone that you're dating. Cause then it's just like, oh, this person they fitting my things. Then, and it's tough, bro. There's red flags, and then you know that they're there, and they've been there. You know what I'm saying?
And let's talk about dating to marry versus dating to date. A long time ago, you know Rodney, my stepdad, he told me and my brother, we was like, all of us, he was like, when he came in our life, he was like, y'all not allowed to date. It's like, the fuck? He was like, nigga, please. We been dating. And he's like, it's pointless. He said, date to marry. When you find somebody you dating to marry, then get in a relationship. Until then, you in high school is pointless. I was like, bro, shut up. Like, what are you talking about? And till like I got older, I didn't realize what he meant by that. And it's a lot of people, no names and shit, but like it's a lot of people that's still not dating to marry. They dating because they like somebody.
Yeah.
That's why
cool
it's
to
like
like somebody, but if you in a committed relationship, what's your end goal?
Yeah, facts.
My end goal is to put a fucking ring on your finger.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I've been lately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even, bro. I can't even like text hoes no more, bro. It feels so stupid. It feels
Pointless.
bro. I don't like trying to keep up with three conversations. Like, no. If I look at you, can I see you having my kids? That's just how I'm set up now.
No, that's a good way. That's,
you know what I'm saying? And
a,
like, no matter the fuck ups, we can get past it all.
Mm-hmm.
If we got the same
yeah.
end goal.
Yeah, facts.
That's all that matters, bro. And that's where people fall off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why y'all sitting here getting married in December.
Facts.
It ain't none of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
You gotta find somebody that's right here with you.
Mm-hmm.
To take those little
And sometimes
steps.
too, you gotta ask too, bro. Like, are y'all two the same? Because if y'all are too similar, then it doesn't work. A lot of the times
it does though.
and it does sometimes, but a lot of the times it's really like I said, it's a give and take. So like, does that person lack what you have, and you have what they lack? You know what I'm saying? It's like a key thing. You can't complete a puzzle with the same pieces.
Right.
You know, everyone gotta be different.
Yeah.
So like, but if y'all are two the same, and then that's why y'all butt heads, is because y'all are both hard headed and y'all both want to be right, or like whatever the situation is, but y'all are damn near the same.
Also too different too though.
Yeah, too different. Then that's like, then I feel like that's whenever everything is okay. Like, you know, that's not the right thing to be in.
Right.
Whenever it's
that.
two the same, that's when it blends in, because you're like, oh, we have everything in common. It's amazing. Da 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 da. But then that's when the arguments are so bad because y'all are two of the same. But if y'all are two different, then y'all get to like have one point of view and then not really understand what that person is talking about. But if y'all are the same person and that person's like yelling their point of view at you, you're like, bitch, I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I have it's the same thing.
I've came to a place to where I realize I've never dated anybody that's like, we can get in an argument and they be like, okay, you're right on this.
Mm-hmm.
You're right on this. I've never ever dated anybody like that.
And see, and that's the problem too, is because like, you have to know when to be wrong too. You have to know, and not everything got to be a fight. You got to understand. You got to accept when you're wrong sometimes, and you say some shit that you're not supposed to. Admit to when you're wrong, because then that's a big thing too. If you know you're wrong, but then you just double down because you don't want to be wrong, so you double down on what you was wrong on. You know what I'm saying? And you just kind of keep doing more. It fucks it up. So there's a lot. That's why I say it's a give and take shit. So like, in a relationship, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of times where you have to submit, and there's a lot of times where the other one submits, or whatever the case may be. And that's just like a broad term for it or whatever.
Yeah,
but
not having a level of understanding is very bad. I have met some people that's like never wrong, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's fucking sickening.
Mm-hmm.
In order to get somewhere with someone, you have to be wrong sometimes. You're not always right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And even if, and I also like, I don't agree with telling people they're right when you don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how some people are, they're like, okay, you're right. Just to not argue.
Yeah, get your point. You have to lay your shit out. But then, like you said, it comes to the understanding thing. Because you can not agree with somebody and still love them and still, like, you know, solve a situation. Like, even, like, if we had a conversation about a topic that we all feel different on, I could hear y'all's and try to just hear and ask questions about it. I wouldn't get mad at y'all because y'all have different perspectives.
And the bottom line is take it into consideration. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not asking you to know what we saying or anything, but like try.
Just feel what I'm saying. Yeah, just hear me out type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fact.
And take it into consideration. You don't have to agree. Just take it into the consideration. You know what I'm saying? That shit goes a long way though.
Facts.
That shit goes a long way.
What's called? I want to switch it up for a minute and ask you, Zay, why we got you here. What principles of life has boxing taught you throughout like the years? What things have it given you?
Well, it's giving me it's giving me a pretty healthy lifestyle.
We're just like eat healthy and all that shit like that. I mean,
it's knocked out a lot of the fast foods. It's knocked out like shit. I used to eat at Taco Bell all the time. I ain't been to Taco Bell and shit 7 months. I ain't been to Jack in the Box in a while. You know.
And that's because you actually feel like you felt. So like you ate that shit, went to go train, and you feel what it feels like for that to be the fuel inside your body while you're training.
I felt it. Bro, and it don't feel good.
Yeah, you
actually
actually feel that it's not healthy for you. Yeah.
On the other hand, with the food thing, just in regards to food, But like when I eat clean and hit the gym, bro, I have no energy.
Really?
Yeah, just because I'm so used to eating bullshit.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
there's a change. Like, bro, I went from eating shitty to eating chicken and rice and salmon and eggs in the morning and eating good, bro.
Yeah.
Like it changed my bowel movements, fam. Like it's like it's a reset to your body. Like I started
And
drinking
it
more.
hurts. It hurts.
It's
sometimes.
uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for a little bit. Like when you're getting into it, cause damn, you want fucking candy. Like your sweet tooth goes through the roof, bro.
Yeah, it amplifies that. Yeah.
And then on top of that, shit, discipline. I mean, I still struggle with discipline to this day, but with boxing, shit, waking up in the morning, going to run, coming back, eating breakfast, drinking your little 2-3 quarts of water, then back door and going to hit workouts. Like that shit, it's discipline, bro.
Yeah.
Cause y'all saw how much I missed out when I was training. I missed out on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, it's if you want to dedicate yourself to a craft, whether it's boxing, whether it's rapping, whether it's poetry, whatever it is, bro, you gotta sacrifice. And I realized that, and personally, I wasn't willing to sacrifice at the time. And who knows, the door still may be open, but for right now, I'm working on me. I mean, but boxing has taught me a lot. I've met a lot of good people who have lost a lot of shit due to giving up on boxing at a late stage. They've dedicated their whole life to boxing and then decided to back out, and now they got to go to a warehouse job when they've been training literally 25 years.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, and
I mean,
there's a dude named.
Go ahead.
There's a dude named Donald Curry. He's one of Fort Worth's best boxers ever, and he was like 40-0. And he saw his sister die, and he went left, bro. Started doing crack, started doing a whole bunch of other shit. I mean, I'm not here to tell the story, but I mean, he'll tell you himself. I've met him. He told you he threw his life away, and he just got inducted to the Boxing Hall of Fame not too long ago.
Damn.
And he's a 1980 boxer. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's crazy.
So he has nothing to fall back onto except going to the gym and talking to young fighters and getting paid off that shit. And
But that's what he loved, though. He loved that shit, though.
That might be his passion, though.
Yeah,
that
it
might
is.
be his
avenue.
That might be his. What was the word? Purpose.
Purpose, yeah.
Just like we was talking about last episode, that might be his purpose, bro. Honestly, it might have not looked like it at all, though.
But that goes to like all of that shit. I mean, like he might serve the world better being what he's doing right now. Yeah, and letting people know like, hey, I did this fucked up shit. I've not because that he wasn't disciplined or whatever. Life got to him, and he let life do the wrong thing to him. And he let what happened. What did he say? What Rocky said? I think it was like Rocky 4. He said it's not about how you get, not how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Yeah,
that's that shit.
Yeah.
And
this also comes into play like we talked about. Somebody gotta fuck up for somebody to learn. Either it's you or somebody else.
Yeah, somebody gotta do it.
You ain't gonna learn unless you fuck up.
See, but okay, here's the thing about that, bro. So like, fucking Isaiah Thomas lost his sister like the day before he went and played that playoff game.
Yeah.
And he did that sacrifice, and then the Celtics cut his ass right after, just because they wanted Kyrie. Like that's the shit that's like when you hear that, like, bro, sacrifice, bro, was like, you know, this is what this person would want me to do, you know, and it still didn't work. Like, it's still, I mean, and I don't even know where Isaiah Thomas is right now.
But he just dropped like 81 points, 91 points in a pro-am.
Cause he's that dude.
Yeah.
But like, it's crazy that like when you do make, that's another whole. It sucks that whenever those sacrifices are made and they're not
appreciated.
Yeah, you don't get your fruit for them. You know what I'm saying?
At the same time, though, you gotta know that the NBA is straight money. They don't give a fuck.
Oh, facts, yeah.
Bouncing the basketball, just sell tickets.
I mean, that's the same thing with the boxing shit. I mean, bro could have probably not made that much money at all, type shit in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Then you have all these people nowadays, these YouTubers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Making all the money.
Damn, bro, that shit is
no, but it's crazy though, cause that's where it comes in as. Like that's where it's mind blowing, cause like you have bro who was a 40-0. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, and probably wasn't. He's not a wealthy man right now. You know what I'm saying? Like.
There's a lot of fighters like that.
Yeah, and they're not wealthy people, but they'd be like, bro, because you can go to probably a gym in every major city in America and go and like see someone who's like, yo, this kid is fucking amazing, and he'll probably never hear about him again, type shit. And that shit blows my. It's crazy that be happening. Hold on.
Yep. Like
How long we been running?
Let me see.
I have no idea.
About 44. We're running at 44 right
Yeah.
now, baby.
We'll probably wrap it up soon.
No, but it's cool that you've got to. Do you think your boxing would be different if your father wasn't your coach?
Nah.
You think
Wait.
your outlook on it, like the reason you stopped doing it?
Well, my boxing
Skill
from the time I started boxing at 8 years old, my mama told me that I was a spitting image of my dad in the boxing ring. Now, my dad, a lot of y'all don't know my dad's story, but my dad was a well-known amateur boxer back in the 1990s, and he lost in the Olympic trials of 1996. But I started boxing at 8. I stayed on my feet. I didn't want to get touched, so I was moving around the ring a lot. And that's exactly how my dad was. That's exactly how my dad fought. But he fought southpaw. I fought orthodox. What else? Now my outlook on boxing has changed due to my dad training me because.
Yeah, I'm not talking about your skill because
Yeah,
bro is
no,
nice. I'm not talking about his
yeah.
skill. I'm talking about like the fact that, because we've talked to him about it. We've talked about with him before about how when he went pro, he didn't take it serious anymore.
Mm-mm.
He would like literally just show up to fights with no training camp. He would literally just be fucking off the whole time and then go to the thing.
He's
So
fought drunk.
all of that has went through him, and he relayed that to you.
Yeah.
So that's why he was so hard at certain times,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
pushed you away. You know what I'm saying?
See,
when we was
but-
younger, because I remember
Look, Zay, look,
all around that
See,
shit,
but there was a time where I needed my dad to be my dad,
right? And not
he
your
was-
coach,
Right.
and not my coach.
and not
So
your coach.
look,
And
that's
9
why-
times out of 10, he stepped in as my coach and not like my father.
Right, but look,
And
that's
that's
why
where I
said
fell
hell
off.
No, that's why I say hell no, because I know how I feel like you, like you said, that's hard. From anybody I've heard, dad coaching him, that's hard to separate.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
and he been on your ass since you was 8.
since I was 8,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
And then
So
it
that's-
would also be different if, like, let's say his path was different and he went above and beyond with the sport. It would be different. It wouldn't be the same type of
Yeah.
coaching. It wouldn't be.
Bro, it'd be a lot easier
Yeah.
for me if he was a fucking world champion.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
a
If he was
former world
exactly,
champion.
he wouldn't
Bro,
have that. He wouldn't be
wouldn't
putting
even
that
fucking
burden off on to you like that.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't be.
See,
Especially
yeah.
the fact that y'all do move around the same is like the fact that he'd be looking out there and seeing another
see
him
himself.
doing this shit, and
Yeah.
then so he's seeing where he's made mistakes and he's like forcing it onto you, which it makes sense in his perspective, and he
Yeah,
might
it
not
does.
even know he's doing the shit. He might not. He'd be like, "What are you talking about? Like I'm not even knowing I'm
He
doing
might-
it."
You said he saw his mistakes.
Yeah, within him, and
Yeah,
he even
exactly.
if there wasn't mistakes there, he knew what could happen, and then so it's projected on that.
Yeah.
But
We gonna do we probably gonna start doing interviews soon. Couple episodes we'll start doing interviews. So y'all like also drop in people that's semi-relevant that's down to come on the pod. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect though, but I mean we're not gonna have on some fucking.
yeah.
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying? But
yeah, and we'll do, and it's not like, be one day we'll have an interview, and then one day it'll just be us and the homies again. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or like it's not
Just
ever
gonna
gonna
mix it
be,
up.
it's just gonna be chaotic, not even chaotic or whatever, just how it happens. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna
Yeah.
be,
We're just going with the flow pretty much.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But yo, guys, we really gonna wrap this one up around this mug. You know what I'm saying?
yes sir.
Yeah.
I want to thank y'all for tuning in to episode
Yes, appreciate
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
And
More to come.
I like the constructive criticism.
Yeah.
So hit me on what you think from as a consumer's point of view, what we could be doing better.
Hit him, not me. I'm gonna hit your ass.
Hit me because we need that shit so we can keep getting better and keep growing. You
we
know.
want to do that for
So
sure.
do that. We love y'all and y'all be good to
Thank
yourself
y'all.
because y'all
Yeah.
deserve it.
Like
Appreciate you for
everything.
having me.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. We love you, boy. It's all love. All right, talk to y'all later.